Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing an unboxing on the United Boeing 777-200 by Gemini Jets. Let's get right into it. So now just starting on some details of the box, we have the Gemini Jets logo on the top left. On the top right we have made for collectors by collectors. They always put that on their boxes. It's a standard Gemini Jets box. In the middle we have the computer generated image of the aircraft. On the bottom right, we have the United logo, the Boeing 777-200, and then 1/400 scale die-cast model aircraft. On the sides of the box here, we have the same computer-generated image and the Gemini Jets logo. On this side, Gemini Jets logo, that's the price. I got this at the airplane shop in Miami. So I bought this model for $55.95. I thought it was a pretty good price, not too expensive. I'm sure they sold it for more when Gemini Jets released it. Here says it's all collectible model. There we have another computer generated image and a Gemini Jets logo. So now let's open it up. So now opening the box, we have the standard Gemini Jets packaging, the blue plastic on the bottom and the clear plastic on the top, and then that paper to protect the paint. I actually didn't know that was what it's for. I just thought they put it in there for some reason, without really a reason. But then I watched Aviation 18's video. You should go check his channel out. I'll link it in the description. He has a great aviation channel, so I'd recommend go watching some of his videos. So now this is that sheet I was talking about that protects the paint. And then here is the aircraft. I'm gonna pull it out. There she is. She looks very nice. Let me put her down there for a second. And then this is the blue cradle. So I'm gonna get everything kind of out of the way and cleaned up, and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so here we have the aircraft now out of the box. And first impressions, honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I don't know if it's just mine. Maybe I got a defect. This was the last one they had in the store, so I didn't really have a choice. But and I really wanted this model. But you guys can tell me down in the comments. Tell me if you guys have the same issue. But I'm honestly a little disappointed. I'm looking at the engines, especially this one on this side. Do you see that tilt? They're not tilted like that in real life, are they? So, I mean, that is a huge, huge engine tilt. And I don't think engine tilt is like a real term either. It's just, I don't know why the engines are bent up like that. Maybe mine's a defect. But then something else I noticed, just taking it out of the box and looking through here, light passes through. There's a gap underneath the wing. So if you guys want to let me know if you guys have that same issue with this model too. There's a gap underneath the wing and the fuselage. So that's pretty interesting. But these are just first impressions. I mean, so far I'm a little disappointed. So now I'm going to look at it in more detail. So now looking at the aircraft in more detail, there we can see the nose of the aircraft. We can see the Star Alliance logo, then the door with some arrows and some more detail on there. And then the number on the wheel well, which says 2510. So I'm going to move this a little forward and see, there's the United logo. This is the new livery for United, and as we can tell, it is a much bigger United logo right on the front of the aircraft. It looks really nice. A lot bigger than the Continental Colors United, so I like this definitely a lot better. There on the door, we can see that's like an emergency escape. We have more details and more information on, escaping and everything. So now I'm gonna scoot it forward just even a little bit more. There's another door, more windows, and then here's the registration, November 210UA, and then there's the American flag. There's some back windows. I don't know if those are just closed, blocked out, but those two you can't see through. They're not, they don't look like windows. There in the back, we have another door, and then the ailerons, and now I'm going to move on to the tail. So now looking at the tail in more detail, you can see, as I pointed out in my first United New Colors unboxing, the tail kind of goes in from a dark blue into a light blue, but you can actually see like the different graphic, like the pixels. It's almost like pixelated, which is kind of odd. I'm not sure if that's how it is on the actual livery, but it kind of does look a little pixelated. There we can see the rudder, and that's pretty much it for the tail. We can see the globe, and now I'm going to move on to the top of the plane. So now looking at the top of the plane, we can see this plane does have a Wi-Fi hub, and this plane does have antennas. There are exactly 3 antennas on this plane, so and a red dot to kind of represent the navigation light. So now I'm going to move on to the back and the front of the plane. So now looking at the back of the aircraft, we can see the ailerons. We can see where that blue line kind of cuts out or finishes on the back of there. And then we have that thrust hole there. That is not a real hole. That is just a painted on hole. I know some Gemini Jets actually have like real pipes or like holes that go down there, and some are just painted on, but this one isn't painted on. So now I'm gonna move on to the front of the aircraft. So now looking at the plane head on, we have the windows in the front, the cockpit windows. There are 6 panels. Oh wait, no. Usually I say there's 6 panels. This time there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, maybe there is just 6. Yeah. Oh well, that's my bad. There are 6 panels again, and yeah, so there's the gear, the nose gear on the front, and now I'm going to move to the bottom of the plane. So now I'm looking at the plane from the bottom, and as we can see, there are 2 different landing gear, like, 2 different wells in the back as the main landing gears, and there are 3 different like wheel and axles on each one, and the front nose gear. And of course, the Gemini Jets logo, because what would a Gemini Jets plane be without a Gemini Jet logo? That's really all for this model. I have to say I was very excited for this one, but I'm a little disappointed. I'm very disappointed with the engine tilt there. I'm not sure if it was meant to be like that or mine was just a defect. If you guys could really help me out and tell me if you guys had the same issue. I'm very happy to have it. I'm very, very glad I got it. It'll be nice to have a second United in the new livery. So I'm excited to get it back on the airport map once I get back to Virginia. And yeah, so I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.